So, last time on Big Trouble in Little Absalom. Wait, no, Little Trouble in Big Absalom. I got that confused a lot. Would anybody care to explain what happened last month?
Okay, so what happened last time was Marvin got killed in a drunk driving accident by Sparky. And then we were joined by Benny Jetson. And then the Crocolockle, Kelby, and Benny all went up to the surface. We met an old lady, and she asked us to get her hedge trimmers. Was it hedge trimmers?
Yep.
Yeah,
Hedge trimmers.
She asked us to get her hedge trimmers back from her neighbor. So we went down the street, and we hopped the wall, and we just finished killing a big old badger because it wouldn't stop trying to eat us.
Technically, it was trying to be our friends, but it kept biting us in friendship, and we just couldn't survive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crocolockle's currently eating its guts.
Ah, so he is.
Yes.
And that is just about everything. So you've just finished killing this big badger, and as you munch on Madame Trunchnuffle's guts, all of you hear something off in the distance, slapping against the cobblestones. You hear the footsteps of kobold feet against the cobblestones as Sparky, having awoken from your drunk driving accident, which very thankful that you're okay. Mick gave you the rundown of everything that's going on, and you followed the paper trail all the way back to this garden. You had a very lovely encounter with a strange old lady along the way. But
you don't say.
You're here now, and she had the most beautiful voice. But you're here now, in front of this hedge, and well, supposedly this is where the rest of your party is, but you can't see them. There appears to be no way inside of the hedge, save for a piece of rope strung over it, dangling from this building right here.
Lads! Lads, are you in there? Oh dear lord, the hedge ate me friends!
Do we hear him?
Let's see. How far away is that? It's about 100 feet. I'd say you hear it echoing over the hedge.
Don't worry, lads, I'll get you out of there! And I just start fucking tearing the hedge apart.
Okay.
As I start digging through.
Everyone, be quiet. No little girl roll.
Okay, now.
Lads!
Are you attacking the hedge?
I'm more trying to tear through it, I guess would be the right word.
Okay.
So yes.
Why don't you make me an athletics check?
Athletics check. Athletics check, he says. Athletics check, he says, as he makes me do the only fucking thing on my entire character sheet that doesn't have a booster. Fuck, oh my god, if I can do words, 13!
13? You try to tear your way through it. But just as you think you get a stranglehold on it, begin ripping some stuff away, you feel, ow! Right in your palm. A big old thorn. And as you pull your hand away from the shock, the vines close back in.
Lads, let me know if you're in there! They're fuckers fighting back!
Do any of you respond?
Okay, fine, I'll go get him. And Crocolockle's gonna start moving over towards where we came in.
Mm-hmm.
Kelby's almost fucking dead. Goodness gracious.
How?
Crocolockle! Crocolockle! Oh, bloody hell, that's hard with the accent. Crocolockle!
Hi, Sparkle. How are you?
Oh,
How's the
lad,
hangover?
I got a fucking banger of a hangover.
Yeah?
Yeah, I fucking found a fine bottle of scotch in me bag, and good lord, it was too fine a bottle of scotch, if you know what I mean.
Do you still have any scotch on you by chance?
No, I drank it all. It was too fine a bottle of scotch. Couldn't waste a drop of it.
Do you happen to have pure grain alcohol by chance?
Colby,
Oh,
do I
no.
have pure grain alcohol? It
You
doesn't
tell
look
me.
like I do, actually. No, lad. Fuck. That's a bit of a bummer. Looks like I drank it all, lad. Sorry.
Shit.
How
Okay.
you telling me?
I don't know. I guess you can try to climb the building and use the rope that we threw over to
Okay.
get across. Or you can just
Alright,
try to
I'll-
set the wall on fire. I don't know. We'll try that a little bit, but depends on what kind of fire you got.
I'll try the first one first. Alright, so I guess I don't know where this rope thing is, so
It's right on the building, right next to you. So you'd have to get up on the roof first.
okay, so is that another athletics check?
That would
acrobatics
be
check.
athletics or acrobatics.
I'll do acrobatics. So
Okey-doke.
I will do an acrobatics check. That is a 21.
Perfect. You effortlessly scale the side of the building and climb up on top. You still can't quite see over the hedge, but it's a good. It's about a 5-foot gap in between you and the hedge.
Phew, how did I do that so easily? Alright, so let me see where this rope is. So I start looking around for the rope. Do I find a rope? Or is it
Yeah,
some
it's right there.
perception check?
It's tied up against. I believe we tied it to a shingle last time.
Yes.
Just like a very sturdy shingle.
That sounds about right.
Alright, so then I guess I start making my way over.
Yeah. Now I forget. Did you guys attach it to anything on the other side? Like, would the rope be tight?
I think we just draped it over.
Okay.
Are you coming over?
Yeah, I'm working on it.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna hold the rope tight.
Alright, that sounds like a plan.
Crocolockle is. Hold on a second. Crocolockle needs to make a will save. Crocolockle is not going to hold on to the rope.
God damn it.
I'm sorry.
Crocolockle is not going to hold on to the rope.
And you're still telling him that you are.
Yes.
God
However,
damn it, I
Crocolockle
hate
is
you.
going to walk away back into the maze. He has been distracted by a butterfly.
Of course he has.
Oh God.
That's on
All right,
brand.
so then I guess I attempt to make my way over. I jump, and I scream, "Whee!"
Okay.
As I just face planted into the concrete, I guess.
Well, hang on. So are you jumping or are you going over the rope?
Well, I mean, See, this is the thing. My character hasn't spent enough time with Crocolockle to know to not trust him, so I think I'm gonna go with the rope option.
Okay. Roll me acrobatics again.
Okay. That's a 10.
You step onto the rope, and for a second, it feels tight for that first step. And then you realize that the rope must have gotten stuck on a thorn, because it then comes loose and you fall right back to the ground.
Crocolockle, you fucking bastard! Alright, you know what? No fucking mushroom for you, lad. No mushroom for you. You lost your mushroom privileges.
I think, can I safely say that as this is heard on the wind, everyone else sees Crocolockle just sort of wander aimlessly around the corner?
Yes, yeah,
Yeah.
that happens.
Hey
You get
guys,
him
what's
over
up?
You get him over the hedge?
Her.
What's his name? The guy that I don't know.
that the sparkly guy.
Crocolockle cocks his head. I don't know who they're talking about here.
In the distance, you just hear me yell, "You're not getting any fucking mushroom out of me!"
The fuck is that noise? Who's talking right now? Do you hear that? Sounds kind of like Sparky.
Didn't
Yeah,
you go
that's
to
his name.
get Sparky?
Who?
Oh my god.
Oh, Sparky! Yeah, that guy! I don't know. Haven't seen him in a while.
Oh my god. See, now I'm glad I've missed as many sessions as I have, because I feel like working with this would give me an aneurysm.
You've only missed one of these sessions.
Have I only missed one? I thought it was
Yeah.
more.
No, you've only missed one of these, because we
Oh
skipped one.
shit. Oh, we did, huh? Well, nonetheless, I make my way back up, I guess.
Where
Another
is the
acrobatics check, I assume.
Yep, and I will say, as you fell though, noting both the pain of the thorn, and how, you know, the shingle and the rope got caught on the thorn. You notice that these thorns themselves appear to be scalable. It won't be easy, but if you put some real effort into it, you might be able to do it.
You know what? I'll try clearing the gap first, and then I'll try scaling the thorns.
You're gonna try jumping over first.
You said it was only like 5 feet, right?
Yeah.
All right. I
Okay.
guess we're jumping over a thorny hedge. This is gonna end fantastic.
Okay. I'm just gonna say, for the sake of time, and also because I don't want to bully you too much, we're just gonna put you right back up there. You know, you recognize the footholds where you were able to get up the first time, so you effortlessly climb your way back up to the roof.
Cool. Okay, so now I'm gonna make that jump.
Yep. You can just go ahead and make a jump if you feel up for it.
Yeah, I'll make the jump.
Okay. You actually I'm not gonna make you roll acrobatics for that. Just sort of, you know, your eyes just connect with the hedge and what's over it, and your feet appear to move before you do, before your mind does. And with a sudden, decisive leap, you're just over the hedge.
Where's Crocolockle? Is this Crocolockle? Is this Crocolockle? Who's this? That's Benny Johnson. That's Benny Jetson. What the fuck? What's a Benny Jetson?
Well, you murdered Marvin, so
I murdered Marvin?
Actually, it would probably be more manslaughter, I think, for drunk driving.
Yeah, vehicular manslaughter.
Oh, right. Okay,
Negligent.
right.
Negligent homicide?
Yeah, I think negligent homicide. Well, I mean,
Isn't that
Sparky,
just fucking manslaughter with extra steps?
pretty much. It's manslaughter by means of being a fucking idiot. So it depends.
That's just first degree manslaughter.
I thought it
So,
was second-degree
anyways,
manslaughter.
Pathfinder.
Yeah, Pathfinder now.
We're in Absalom.
Keep getting
It's-
this strat. Yeah, yeah. So, that is, in fact, Benny Jetson right in front of you. By the way, while this is all going on, I'd say that this is about 10 minutes. So if you guys would like to use your resolve points to restore stamina, you may.
Yes.
Oh yeah, would love to do that. Thank you.
Go right ahead.
Yeah, so I land over on the other side of this hedge. I brush myself off. I go, all right, what is everybody? And I just look straight ahead. I see Benny Jetson, and I just stare, just completely fucking stunned. And I'm just like, what the fuck is that thing?
How do you react to
Hello.
that, Benny?
I'm a person. Just as a starting point, are you the stranded gentleman who was yelling something about a mushroom? Cool. Just thought I'd make sure that you got over the hedge okay. Crocolockle seemed to forget your very existence.
Yeah, apparently he does that. Okay, then I'm just gonna go moving on along. Where is everybody?
They're through this hedge.
The hell is a big hedge? What the fuck are you guys doing out in here?
Lots of things.
Oh,
really.
hell!
Where? This isn't the way that we went. Where?
Yes, it is.
Oh, we have to go around this. Never mind.
Oh, this hedge maze is a bit of a maze.
I hate you.
I know you do. So, the gang is now all back together. And, Crocluckle, how's that corpse looking?
It's looking pretty firmly, like, empty.
Awesome.
Like, I've eaten... At this point, Crocolockle has eaten everything other than the skin and the bones. But he's starting to look at the ribs and is like, those look pretty tasty.
You scare me so much.
Jesus Christ.
So yeah, there's Sparky. I guess you come around the corner and see a gigantic, hollowed-out badger. And I guess, Benny, when you left like 5 minutes ago, the badger was not hollowed out like this.
I'm very pointedly not looking at the badger corpse.
Oh, where did you guys wander off to?
I went to get him. Though he
Where
apparently
the hell
didn't get me.
go?
Well, he was over the... I don't care. It doesn't matter.
I'm just shooting daggers at him. I'm just shooting daggers at him.
Wow, you're shooting daggers at me. What the fuck?
You bloody know why. You know damn well why.
I do?
Yes, you know. Yes, you do.
Croclockle looks at the squeeze. Do you know what he's talking about?
Ribbit!
Yeah, the squeeze doesn't know what you're talking about either. The squeeze knows everything, so I think you're making shit up, man.
Ah, you bloody bloke. What the fuck is that on the ground there? I point to
Badger,
the
we
corpse.
murdered it.
It was self-defense, technically, noble.
You made that sad little creature not like us anymore. The one that was flying around that I don't remember the descriptions of.
my fault that it was trying to eat us and that Kelby here tried to beat the shit out of it.
Okay.
I think, oh, okie dokie then. I guess that's the thing.
All right. Well, having had that discussion, what do you folks do now?
Do
I
we
guess
progress?
We continue.
All right.
Okay,
On-
nobody else is moving, so I'm gonna take the lead.
Onwards
Whoa.
and upwards you go.
What the fuck is this?
Yeah, what is that? Before I step into its path.
You find this strange, mysterious object on the ground. It's odd. It's got this long wooden shaft attached to a crude metal head. It's a shovel.
Oh,
Crocolockle's gonna pick up the shovel.
Yeah, okay. You pick up the shovel.
you should have known.
Hey, guys.
Anytime I mention anything, he touches it.
Yeah.
Hey, guys.
What?
Crocolockle turns around and shows them the shovel. Look! It's a shovel!
That's nice.
Crocolockle
that is a shovel.
Crocolockle gently puts the shovel down where he found it
Oh, you don't? Okay.
and just steps away.
All right.
This is a really weird question. Does anyone have like any healing potions or any way of healing people?
Nah, I'm out.
Let's see if I got anything in here.
Oh, well,
nope.
never mind. Sorry. I've somehow glazed over that I have this. And Crocolockle's gonna hold up the squeeze.
Oh, fuck.
Open wild!
Please do not put the squeeze in this thing's mouth.
Urban wild.
He called him a thing?
I said urban wild. Crocolockle's going to stick the squeeze and his skeletal hand,
Ah,
goop dripping into your mouth.
Oh no.
And then he's going to squeeze the frog. And you don't know what color liquid comes out.
I don't
But it
want
is
to
very
know.
thick, it is very chunky, and
Oh, no.
it tastes sour.
What? Do I get healed?
So that's
Does Calby get
a minor.
healed?
That's a minor elixir of life. So
Oh,
you
fuck.
get 1 hit points.
It's
Alright.
an elixir of life
Healed,
that makes
but-
you want to die.
Mentally, you're a little traumatized.
I rolled a 1 for a 1d6.
Oh, good
You
lord.
also get that +1 item bonus to saving throws against diseases and
Oh,
poisons for 10
yeah.
minutes, which you'll need it because there's several diseases on that arm goop.
Yeah.
I would
Am I
imagine.
sickened?
Yeah.
Am I sickened one?
For shits and gigs, because you brought it up, why don't you make a will save for me?
A will save. Okay. Dirty 20.
Yeah, you sort of you put everything that just happened in the last 30 seconds into like a little mind vault, and you block it out.
That's where
That's
it's
Right.
going
supposed
in
to
the
be.
vault.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So, yeah, take your healing.
Benny's just wandering the garden.
Anyways, you see what you assume to be a gazebo. It's it's a strange building that lacks any walls, with only a round sloped roof held up by a ring of pillars. And in the center of this structure is a glass enclosed interior, with a few couches and a locked closet nearby.
And is this a fountain that I found over here?
Well,
No.
that's a large circular sort of stone dais, however that's pronounced, with a stone pillar in the center, from which water appears to be erupting.
Oh shit.
So
that's
yes.
cool. Crocolockle's gonna run over to it.
Oh no!
Hello, Sparkle.
Yeah, what have you got?
Come over here.
Oh, lad, fucking hell, this is either gonna be really interesting or really fucked. What's going on over here?
Look at
That's
this.
just one Australian.
And he points at the water.
Right.
Who's going around now? Goodbye.
Oh, what are we looking at? I turn over
That's
to
not
Kelby.
a question. That's not a question for Crocolockle anymore.
I turn over to Kelby. What the fuck was he on about? Is no one fucking talking to me now? What the bloody hell is happening?
Benny's just gonna shrug.
Kelby just doesn't know what to do with the annoying mushroom man.
You don't even know his name.
I mean, yeah, I think it's established. He just kind of forgot.
Fair enough.
I just stand there. I just stand there, stunned, and I briefly look at my big boom gun, and I'm just like, huh.
Crocolockle is going to try to sneak up behind Sparky.
I should note that his token is looking directly at you.
Yes.
Well, yeah, but like,
Wait, is that the right?
The
Yeah. So.
movement is-
Yeah, for some reason
There you
it's reversed.
but he did just say that he was talking to Kelby. So
That's true.
Yeah.
All right. Fuck it. Why not? Roll me stealth.
okay. That is a 10.
All right. You think you're being stealthy. You think you are, and you sort of tiptoe, creep up, seemingly stepping on every single branch in your way. As Sparky, you immediately notice that Crocolockle is attempting to creep up to you.
He'll never see me coming. He'll never see me coming. He'll never see me coming.
Crockle, what do you fucking want?
Nothing. Crocolockle steps closer.
What do you want?
Crocolockle's gonna try to grab the mushroom and rip it off your face.
I would like to make a reflex save.
All right. So I would say, Croclockle, why don't you make a athletics check or an unarmed strike?
Okay.
Unarmed strike? He just
Unarmed
fucking decks.
strike.
He just fucking decks the mushroom off my head.
That
Chops
is
it.
a 24 to hit with an unarmed strike.
Jesus.
All right. What's your reflex DC?
17.
Oh no.
So with apparently blinding speed, Croclockle just reaches up and rips off a chunk of the mushroom.
Yeah, and then I make like a delayed like slap away as if I'm trying to like slap his hand away, but I just miss. I go, fuck!
Crocolockle's gonna sprint back to the fountain.
You slap the mushroom and another chunk of it falls off.
Oh no.
Crocolockle sprints back, grabs the other chunk on the ground, and then sprints back towards the fountain.
Fucking hell!
Fracture!
Fuck you! I can't say that in an accent good enough.
Okay, Crocolockle is scheming now. Somebody else talk.
Yeah,
Please.
so
So,
the,
what's the gazebo
What's
look
in the
like, Game
gazebo?
Master? Yeah, what's the
Well-
gazebo, Game Master?
well, like I said, you see the glass box in the center, along with some benches and a locked closet. So, I guess do you go on in?
Oh no, that was so fucking passive aggressive. What's the gazebo, Game Master?
Hey, I just
Especially
like
considering the Game Master said exactly what was in there.
Yeah,
I just like letting scenes play out.
yeah.
I trust my players. I don't know if I should, but I do.
You
Hey,
should
don't
thank
not.
you,
trust us.
Colby.
Have you
That is
shut
a
up?
mistake we will
100%.
never let you recover from.
I mean, he's letting me play Crocolockle, so.
Yeah, that was my first mistake.
Yeah.
We abandoned all hope the second he entered the scene. But so do you approach or do you enter the gazebo and approach the glass box?
Yeah.
All right. So you go on in, and you open up the glass box, and within is, as I said, a locked closet with a bit of a rusted padlock on it. You think with some elbow grease you might be able to open it.
Rusted closet?
There's a rusted
elbow grease?
padlock on the closet.
Kelby's gonna try and graciously pick the lock of that
All right.
padlock.
Roll me thievery.
Not like that, he says, as he prepares to absolutely annihilate the thing with his fist.
Okay.
Graciously picking this lock.
Unarmed?
Unarmed?
Make me an unarmed strike or an athletics check.
Oh, unarmed strike or an athletics check, you said. I'll do an unarmed strike.
Okay.
22.
So, with a single well-placed blow, you annihilate the padlock. Being that it was already rusted, it shatters into pieces. And
Thievery check succeeded.
and the door recoils a bit from the shock, and in turn, the door creaks open a little bit. You're now free to investigate.
Door.
Yay, alright.
How do we get in the door?
Bring us inside the location.
Oh no, it's not a location. It's just
Oh.
it's just right there.
What's
Oh.
in the door? What's?
Are you asking what's in the closet?
Yeah.
Well, inside you find quite a few different items. You find what appears to be a well-sharpened hatchet, as well as a very well-sharpened dagger. You find a couple pieces of gardening equipment, you know, a shovel and a rake, as well as a trowel and, you know, like some garden shears. You find in there some snares, an alarm snare, an oil of potency, a spike snare, and interestingly, 3 bottles of antidote. But perhaps most interestingly, what you find in there are 2 bottles of moderate alchemist's fire, and you see a large piece of lumber with 2 buzzsaws attached to the end of it, and some writing in Celestial going down the edge.
And
This
we
is
don't see
Granny's
the
hedge trimmer.
Oh, that is the hedge trimmer.
That is the hedge
Oh.
trimmer, yes.
I don't know how we're gonna. How do we? What do we? That sounds large.
I mean, it's about the size of a spear.
Okay.
Okay.
And so, just to repeat, without any of the flavor, you find Granny's hedge trimmer, a +1 hatchet, a +1 dagger, 2 moderate alchemist fire, 2 long tools, 2 short tools, an oil of potency, an alarm snare, a spike snare, and 3 lesser antidotes.
Can I take an antidote and alchemist fire?
I'll take an antidote and the hatchet.
All right. Take an antidote and an alchemist's fire. And then
Thank
Benny, you take antidote and the hatchet. Would anybody else like anything from this stash?
What is the
Croclockle?
potency oil?
Crocolockle is currently busy scheming.
He doesn't even want the bottle of explosives.
Oh, Crocolockle would love that, but he doesn't know it exists right now because he's on the other side of the map.
I see.
Currently climbing on the fountain. And
I will
finding
take the other
all
bottle
the
of explosives
holes.
and the snares if no one wants them.
Yeah. So just to reiterate what these things do. So the oil of potency allows you to, for 1 minute, essentially add a +1 rune to any weapon or armor. An alarm snare is essentially a tripwire that just makes a noise when it gets tripped. And then a spike snare will impale anything that trips over it, assuming that they fail a basic reflex save. Specifically, it will deal 2d8 piercing damage against a DC 17 basic reflex. All right,
Okay.
so Benny, you take the snares.
Sure.
All right, musician with snares. There's a joke in there. Oil of potency. Who would like that?
What does that do?
It essentially just turns any weapon or armor into a +1 weapon for a minute.
Does Kelby in his very, very limited conceptualization of magical tools, does his fist count as weapons?
No, they do not, unfortunately.
Oh, even though he knows legally they do classify him as a lethal weapon.
Legally, they are weapons, but I think that if you applied oil to your fists, it would just make them more slippery.
Oh.
I think that would actually hurt you.
Oh.
All right,
Perhaps the one of the 3 of you who actually does use a weapon.
I was going to say perhaps the one with a very good weapon that could very much benefit from a +1 strike.
Perhaps the guy with a fucking gun.
Sure, I'll take it.
Okay, there we go. And we have 1 more antidote, if either of you would like it.
I took one, right?
Yes. Kelby and Benny both have antidotes already.
And Crocolockle's not there and doesn't know it exists.
Okay, so Sparky, you're getting the last antidote. Now we have 4 tools, 2 long, 2 short. It's basically just treasure.
I don't care who has it, just someone take it.
Okay. So I'm gonna say, Kelby, you get the long tools because they're bigger, and Benny, you get the short tools. And then finally, we have the +1 dagger and Granny's hedge trimmer, which I should note, Granny's hedge trimmer can serve as a polearm and deal 1d4 slashing damage with the buzzsaws.
I probably should have picked a character that uses weapons. Whoops.
It's also just what we were sent here for in the first place, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Somebody, please, dear God, fucking take it.
Kelby, because he's the tallest and the strongest of them all, will take
Okay.
the hedge
Nobody
trimmer.
would like to use the hedge trimmer as a weapon? I'd imagine not, but...
I don't think any of us are melee weapon users.
Oh, shit, you're right. Okay, yeah, Kelby, you got it. And
Yay!
then the +1 dagger. Anybody want a backup weapon? I should mention it's also worth 35 gold pieces.
Oh my God, Crocolockle jumps off the fountain, sprints over, grabs the dagger, and then sprints back over the fountain.
There we go, you have the dagger. Awesome. And with that, you have officially completed your goal. You found Granny's hedge trimmer. Now give yourselves a pat on the back.
Something ridiculous is about to happen. How do we get out of here?
Yeah.
I guess you just gotta go back out the way you came.
Do we
Don't say
trim the
that.
hedge? Can we just trim the hedge to go?
Yeah, Kelby
Yeah,
tries to
sure.
trim the hedge right here.
Right there. Unfortunately, the blades seem to get stuck right there.
Ah,
The hedge is a little more thick than you thought it was.
are there any unthick hedges around here?
Yeah, the ones near you all seem to be of the extra thick variety. Really, the area where you entered seems to be, if you recall, was the weakest. And I don't doubt that Sparky's attempt at breaking through those hedges possibly made them even weaker.
Ooh. I don't know where that is, but
What do you mean? It's over.
Back from whence you came.
It's
yeah, I know, but I wasn't there specifically to witness that happen.
Crocolockle is still on the fountain, trying to find all of the holes and stuffed pieces of mushroom in them.
Comedically, Kelby like just grabs Crocolockle's scruff in the neck
Ow!
and dragging
Ow!
him.
How? How?
Okay.
Hold on, stop!
And
Whoa,
Sparky,
whoa,
are you
whoa, whoa,
following?
whoa, whoa, whoa,
I am.
whoa! I need something! I need something!
As you do that, as
Oh.
Sparky, you finally cross that threshold, you all hear a rumbling beneath you. And then suddenly, all around you, you hear and you see groups of large animals approaching. The first one you see.
Oh my fucking god!
I'm going.
Oh my god! Oh my fucking god!
Yes!
I am going to leave.
I have never felt such mixed feelings before.
I
Oh.
feel alive!
And
Oh
then,
my-
well, that's just one of them that you see. The other
Oh
one,
my
happens
God!
to look like this. I should note, none of these are crawfish. You see a few gigantic. God, let me turn that down a little bit. That's very loud. You see a couple of gigantic blue lobsters emerge from the ground, along with some crab-looking creatures. And
What are they holding?
Well, they appear to be holding
Colby.
some variety of garden equipment, possibly knives.
They're fucking crabs holding knives and blue fucking lobsters.
So,
I've
Time for
never
initiative.
felt such mixed emotions before.
So Kelby was still dragging me. Should I be with Kelby right now?
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm all the way over here. Do I see or hear anything?
Oh, yes, you do.
Oh no.
Yeah, he hears me going, "What the fucking bloody hell is that?"
I'm suddenly realizing that we did hear about the lawn crawfish before, but that was so many weeks ago. I had
Oh,
erased them from my
yeah!
memory.
You were
It
warned.
all ties in.
Irilini also mentioned them. So we begin with the lawn crawfish down here. It's going to use its first action to go ahead and stride on up to Sparky here. And before you is this big hulking crawfish, this beast of an animal. And it's going to make a melee strike against you, Sparky. So, would a 21 hit?
Yes, a 21 does hit. Sorry.
Okie doke. So, that is going to be 7 points of slashing. Coming out of your
Fuck.
stamina first, and then your health.
Right.
And I also need you to make a fortitude save.
I can do that. That would be a 17.
17? Okay.
Making low rolls today. What the fuck?
Unfortunately, Kelby, you are now poisoned and enfeebled for a round.
Kelby.
Sparky?
Sorry, Sparky. I keep getting your names confused. And then it's going to use its final action to grab you, Sparky. It's going to attempt to grapple you.
I don't like that.
And that grab does not succeed.
Yay!
Alright. So, that's the end of that turn. And that brings us to Kelby.
All right, my turn. Kelby is first and foremost going to rage.
Wonderful.
Throw himself. He's gonna absolutely fucking ape out. Use. He gets free temp HP from this. Oh yeah.
Hell yeah.
He's gonna then again stride over to this location here, so he gets flanking on this lawn crawfish with a knife.
Beautiful.
And then he is going to strike with his fist. Yeah, he's
Okay.
gonna strike with his fist. Let me roll an
Go
attack
ahead
for that.
and make an attack for me.
Attack's gonna be 27 to hit.
Oh my. That certainly hits, but it does not crit.
Okay. I
go
still
ahead
get 1d10
and,
plus 4.
Yes, you do. Go ahead and roll damage for me.
Plus 4. 11 points of damage.
Oh, all right. You punch this quote-unquote crawfish right square in the face, and it's not looking too hot.
All right. I know that's not a crit even though he's flanked. Ugh. Worthless. All right. That's my turn.
Okay, next up is Croclockle.
Uh-oh.
First and foremost, Croclockle is going to cast Glass Shield. By spreading the arm goop onto himself. So I now have a +1 bonus to my AC until the start of my next turn, and I can shield block with it. Croclockle is then going to let's see, is this crawfish looking like bloodied or mortal, or what's it looking like?
Not great. Very, very not good. One might even say very bloodied. Maybe not quite mortal yet, but very,
Okay.
very bloodied.
Then in that case, Croclockle is going to take action number 2 to draw the dagger that he just got. And is going to take action number 3 to quick bomber a bottled lightning at this crab.
Okay, go ahead and roll.
That is going to be a 17 to hit.
17 to hit. Unfortunately, that does not hit.
Okay, it'll still take splash damage then.
Yep.
So I
That's
think
1
that's
point?
just 1 point, yeah. And I did the bomber adjustment so that Kelby doesn't take splash damage.
Thank you.
Okay, great.
And that's my turn.
Okie doke. Next up is this crawfish down here. Which, unfortunately, Sparky, it is also going to make an attack against you. And that is a natural 1. Okay.
Oh.
Hell yeah.
So let's go ahead and roll that critical fumble card. And I believe that is slashing damage. Alright. So now, until healed, this bad boy is clumsy 2.
Oh.
Hell yeah.
But that does not deter it. It's going to attempt to make another attack against you. And that is a 13. That is a 13.
Oh, is this me again?
Yes.
Sorry. That does not hit.
Does not hit. All right. And with its final action, it is going to attempt to grapple you.
Okay then.
So, and that's a 9, which I'm
Bummer.
assuming does in fact
It does fail.
All right. Which brings us to the end of its turn, and up next is Benny.
Okay, I'm gonna start by casting Warp Step.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'm gonna take my 2 strides that go with that. That's the first 30. Okay, we'll get there.
Okay.
And I'm going to try and whack the little bastard with the axe that I just got. Or the hatchet, really.
Okay. Here's a question. Did you have that equipped before we entered combat? Or was it stowed?
I imagine that he was very interested in his new hatchet and just kind of had it.
Okay. I'll accept it. Go ahead and make an attack. That,
Well, that was an
unfortunately,
11.
does not succeed.
I'm shocked and appalled. That concludes my turn. Thank you.
All right. Next up, it's Sparky.
Yay! I'm gonna shoot the crab with the knife.
You're gonna shoot the crab with the knife.
Yes, I'm gonna shoot the crab with the knife.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot the crab with the knife.
Go ahead and roll your attack.
Yeah. Rolled a 14 plus 7, which is a 21 to hit.
All right, that in fact hits. Go ahead and roll.
Yeah!
damage.
Alright, let's see what kind of damage I do here. It's a 1d6, that's what I figured there. Alright. Let's take this 1d6 here and I'm gonna roll that. All right, that's 4 points of damage. Right there for that there
4
crab.
points of damage. All right.
I'm gonna boil these crabs up and make some boiled seafood gumbo.
As you should. All right.
Right, I have two more of those. I'm gonna reload, and then I'm going to unarmed strike the blue lobster.
Yep. You're
I
gonna
know
unarmed
it's not
strike it.
technically a lobster, but I'm calling it a lobster because I'm gonna unarmed strike it.
Okay.
That is 18 points of damage, or 18 to hit.
Whoa.
I am. Hoi.
Unfortunately, that does not hit.
Fuck.
Your
that's all I
arm just
got.
bounces off its hard carapace.
Hard blue carapace.
Yeah. And I believe you have one action remaining.
It's 2 blue. No, that's 3 actions. It was the strike with the gun, and then I had to reload, which is another action.
Oh, you
and then I
reloaded,
did
okay.
The unarmed strike. Yeah.
I missed that. All right.
Yeah, you're good.
Okay, so that brings us to this crawfish right here,
Uh-oh.
which, seeing you in a rage, Kelby, it's going to turn around and make a melee strike against you,
Uh-oh.
and that is a 27 to hit.
47 hits, barely not a crit.
Okay, and before we get into that, I just realized, Sparky, I forgot to apply your poison.
My what now?
Your poison, because you got poisoned.
Oh, right. Damn it.
Good news is you're no longer enfeebled.
Yay.
Bad news is, you take 1d6 poison damage. That is 1 point of damage that you take.
No! No! Wait, is
Okay.
it like, does it actually take it out of my HP, or does it still affect my
It
stamina
would be stamina.
first?
It would be stamina.
Okay, cool. So I am out of stamina, but I still have all my HP.
You're feeling pretty out of breath, but you're still fighting. Okay, on to you, Kelby.
Yes, that
So a
hits.
20 that does in fact hit, but does not crit.
Does not crit. Does not crit. Thank God.
Wonderful. That is 6 points of slashing,
Oh, that hurts a lot.
and I need you to make a fortitude save.
Fortitude coming right up. 11.
Okay, you are also now poisoned and enfeebled.
All right, okay.
This bad boy is then going to attempt to grab you. So it's going to attempt a grapple. And that is a natural 20.
Natural 20 grapples me.
So you are successfully grabbed.
Ow, ow, ow.
And then with its final action, it is going to constrict you.
Uh-oh. That's
so
gonna hurt.
I need you to make a fortitude save.
Fortitude coming right up. 26.
26. All right. You're just fine. You know, it attempts to hurt you, but oof, you're a big man. You're a big, strong man. Can't put you down.
It's about I'm pretty sure my neck is like at least twice its grip.
It
Massive
very well
bulging
might
neck
be.
muscles. Yeah.
So that's its turn, which brings us to this crawfish down here. So it is also going to attempt to make a strike against you, Benny.
As it should.
And that's an 18 to hit.
That will hit.
Okay. So that's going to be 7 points of slashing damage.
Youch.
And I'm going to need you to make a fortitude save.
Oh, of course. That's a 14.
14. Unfortunately, that does not succeed. So you are also now poisoned. So I believe
Question.
everybody but Croclockle is currently poisoned. Actually,
I think I have resistance to poison.
is that so?
I think so.
Yes, you do.
Yeah, it's somewhere.
You're still poisoned, but you'll resist the poison damage that applies.
Okay.
And you're also enfeebled.
I'm enfeebled?
Yes, yeah.
Yay!
That was its first attack. So, I'm also going to have it attempt to grab you. So, it's going to make a grapple attack. And let's see. That does not succeed. And then with its final action, it's going to attempt another strike against you. And that's an 8.
That does not hit.
All right. That brings us to the end of this long crawfish's turn, which brings us to Big Blue right over here.
Lobter.
Lobter. All right. And good old
Lobter.
Lobter here is going to attempt to strike Sparky.
You can try.
That's a 22.
It fucking succeeded.
All right. Well, that's going to be, Jesus, 9 points of slashing damage.
Fuck me!
Ow!
I'm mortal. Sorry. I'm mortal and bloodied.
And it's
I can't
going
remember which one is
to
which, so I'm just
next
using both because they both apply.
attempt to grab you. That's a 25 to grab. Against
against
your
Fortitude
DC, so that
Yeah,
succeeds.
that'll do it.
So you are now grabbed.
Yay! 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 Mm, mm, mm.
I warned you guys after the last few boss fights. I was gonna get back at you.
Yeah.
We have Lobter.
Fuck you!
If we get
you guys,
TPK'd by a bunch of lobsters...
you guys cleared the last 2 battles way too easily.
Yeah, you fucking
I was so ready for this.
up the difficulty by a couple notches, huh?
Yeah. And now it's going to constrict you. So I need you to make a fortitude save for me.
Jesus. Okay. That's gonna be a 19.
19. That actually succeeds.
Oh, thank fuck.
You do not take any damage. But as we come to the end of Lobter's turn, I need you to make a fortitude save.
24.
24. Okay, you're no longer poisoned.
Yay!
And that's the end of Lobter's turn, which brings us to Kelby.
Yippee.
You are currently grabbed.
I apologize because I'm deciding whether or not to be a character player or just play optimally, and I don't know which I should do.
You might
Be a
want to play
character
optimally
player.
here.
Do character. It's funny.
Yeah, it's funny, and also be really hilarious if we're back in Abomination Vault to hear about a bunch of kobolds like dying in a garden.
Yeah,
That actually would be pretty fucking funny.
It would be hilarious.
imagine your souls get to the tower.
Oh, don't you worry. I have plans.
Oh,
no.
Yes.
I'm gonna Kelby is just gonna strike this crab. Yeah, he's gonna do it.
Okay, go ahead.
Attack 22 to hit.
That succeeds. Go ahead and roll damage.
All right, that's gonna be 7 points of damage.
All right,
rolled
and
really low on that.
which part of this animal do you attack exactly?
It's whatever the center mass is. Sorry, the Crusher Claw.
The Crusher Claw? All
Yes.
right. You punch the claw, and it comes clean off. And the crab, it lets out this sort of squeak. You didn't even know crabs could make noises like that,
Yeah.
as its fluids erupt from the end of its now severed claw, and
Oh.
you've killed it. This bad boy's dead.
Okay. All right.
Snack!
Oh no.
Which
Am I
means
still
you are-
immobilized?
Nope, you are no longer grabbed.
I'm no longer grabbed. I look and I see Mushroom Man. He's in trouble. He's gonna use his next action to stride over here,
Mm-hmm.
if he could do that, and flank the lawn crawfish here.
I'm going to say you can.
Yeah.
Let's just say you're like shimmied. Yeah, you're up against the bushes, shimmied
Yeah.
in that little space right there.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Fair enough.
Okay.
I've become one with the bush. That's what Kelby is.
Exactly, like Homer Simpson.
Yeah. Exactly.
Oh fuck! I was just about to look that up and put it in the chat.
He will then attempt to attack the now off guard lawn crawfish
All right.
with multi-attack penalty.
Yep.
I do get this right. Let me wait. I got a feat for this. Yes, I do. Okay, here we go. 7.
Unfortunately, that very much does not succeed.
Yeah.
You almost hurt your hand a little bit as you punch into this thing's thick, hard hide. Not even hide, carapace.
I was gonna say, whoa. Long crawfish, man.
And it doesn't do anything.
All right, that's my turn.
All right. Next up is Crocbuckle.
Okay. If I glance over at Benny, how does Benny look right now?
Benny seems a little pale, but otherwise not horrible.
Okay. Also, my glass shield is expired, so
Wonderful.
I have applied shield immunity to myself. Okay. Okay. In that case, Croclockle is going to take one action to stride around the corner here. And is going to take action 2 to how does the lobster look?
The blue one?
Yeah.
Completely fine. Not a dent on it.
Off and off. Okay. Okay. And Sparky looks fucked up.
Sparky is not looking good.
Okay. Then I am going to do a bitty boo of a thing here.
Oh, a bitty boo of a thing, you said.
A bitty boo of a thing. I am going to quick alchemy a bottled lightning
Okay.
using my smoke bomb additive.
Okay.
So that's one action. I have created a bottled lightning, and I am then going to take a second action to throw this bomb at the blue lobster. And I'm using the thing that makes it so that Kelby and Sparky will not take splash damage.
Yep.
So bottled lightning. That is a 19 to hit.
A 19 to hit.
Yes.
Unfortunately, that does not hit.
Oh, you've got to be fucking with me. All right. So it still takes 1 point of electric splash damage.
Yep.
And then it additionally, the bomb, as it explodes into a cloud of thick smoke.
Okay.
So it's a. Let me put a template down. It's a 10-foot burst of smoke.
Oh.
And all creatures within the area are concealed.
Okay.
And all other creatures are concealed from them. So that means that in order for anyone in that smoke to attack anyone else in that smoke, they need to make a DC 5 flat check first. And that smoke lasts for 1 minute, or until dissipated by strong wind.
All right.
And that is the end of Crocolockle's turn.
All right. Are you in the range of that smoke?
No, I'm just outside of it.
Wonderful. Okay, that's the end of Crocolockle's turn, which brings us to Long Crawfish, right here. So, it's going to attempt to make a strike against you, Sparky. So it's going to make that DC 5 flat check. And it fucking A, it rolls a 5.
Fuck!
Alright, so it gets to make its strike.
That was so close to being useful.
So now would be a good moment to remind you that you all still have hero points available.
Yes, I do have the hero points available. I will be likely be using it.
Because it just rolled a 26.
Okay, I'm using my hero point.
Okay.
This is on me, right?
Yeah, that's on you. That would be enough to crit.
I have 5 HP left. I am using my hero point.
Okay, and that's a 19.
It still fucking hits me. God damn it.
So,
I should have made it roll. It's flat check.
this bad boy goes ahead and deals 4 points of slashing to you.
What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? I have 1 HP. Fucking 1.
And then I hate to do this to you as well.
Oh no.
Oh my god.
Oh,
No, you're not. You're not sorry.
I need you to make a fortitude saving throw.
Jesus Christ.
You got this.
Okay, I got a 22.
Beautiful. You don't take any additional damage.
Oh,
Nor
thank God.
are you enfeebled.
Oh, thank God.
With that said, can a creature be grabbed by multiple creatures at once?
Yeah. The effects don't stack or anything, but it would mean that if one loses its grab, then the other still has a grab.
Wonderful.
But it's also worth noting that grapple has to be maintained with an action each turn.
Gotcha. And that does not succeed right off the bat. So it's going to attempt another grapple. And that also does not succeed. Okay. You're in the clear for now. Which brings us to Benny Jetson.
Okay. How do I not die? That's the question.
With gusto.
Mm-hmm. Put your back into it.
I'm fucking trying. You know what? Let's cast Grim Tendrils on the little crab gentleman in front of me.
Very fun. What does that do?
That is a fortitude save from the crab.
All right.
We love Grim Tendrils.
Against your DC 17?
Yes.
That's a 26.
So it succeeds, but not critically.
Mm-hmm. Correct.
You take 2 points of damage.
Oh, ow.
You needn't mock.
Well, I mean, hey, every point counts as these tendrils rip into this this little crawfish.
And now I would like to try and hammer the damn thing with my hatchet.
Okay.
That is a 22 to hit.
That, in fact, hits. Roll damage.
That is 3 points of damage.
All right. He takes an additional 3 points of damage.
Why won't you die? That concludes my turn.
Okay. That's the end of your turn, which brings us to Sparky.
Okay, so I am going to use explode.
Oh, he's a creeper.
Do you
what
want
the
to
hell?
explode?
That is exactly what I say to the two crabs on either side of me as I fucking just I don't even know what I do with the gun, but I do something that causes it to explode. So yeah, I just fucking. Do you want to explode? And then fucking boom, and I'm going to be rolling to hit. I assume I don't really know how this. Works,
Let's
so-
see.
It's a reflex save.
Oh, it's a
for all
reflex
creatures
save.
in a 5-foot emanation.
Cool.
So
Basic
everything
reflex.
adjacent to you, basically.
Yeah, so a DC 18 reflex, basic reflex save apparently.
And funnily enough, the crawfish to your right does succeed, but the crawfish to your left fails.
Fantastic. So that is 2d6 fire damage.
All right, go ahead and roll damage.
Just a 3 and a 6. So 9 points of damage.
9 points of damage. Okay. So Bluey over here goes ahead and takes 9 points of damage. And then other guy over here, that would be 4, I believe.
Correct.
So you finally put a dent in this guy, and he's looking pretty smoky. Still angry, but smoky.
Hell yeah. And then I think that uses ammo. I don't remember.
No.
Okay, it does not use ammo. So then I'm going to use my last action to run the fuck away.
Okay. Unfortunately, you cannot do that because you're grabbed.
Oh fuck, that's right. Can I attempt to escape the grab?
You can attempt to escape the grab.
Okay, so acrobatics check.
Yep. Go right ahead.
Cool. That is 25.
Ooh. That you said that's against its grapple DC?
Yes. That's what Cameron said, I think. Unless I'm
Grapple
wrong.
DC / athletics. If the grapple lists a DC, then use that. But if it doesn't, then I'm pretty sure escape uses athletics.
Okay, awesome. Well, that in fact succeeds. So
Cool.
you're no longer grappled.
And that's my that was my last action. You're right.
Yeah. All right. That next brings us to Benny's buddy.
My buddy.
So it's gonna make a strike against you. So
Well,
Benny,
of course.
does a dirty 20 hit you?
Yes.
All right. That's 4 points of slashing to you. And I need you to make a fortitude save. Because right after that, he's going to attempt to grab you. And
That's a 9.
unfortunately, oh, sorry. Wow. I messed that up. That was my roll to make, not yours. I got my wires crossed. I don't know how that happened. And it fails anyways, so it doesn't even matter.
Okay.
Awesome. Well, it's going to attempt one more grapple against you. And that also fails. which brings us to the end of its turn, where I need you to make a fortitude save for me.
A 13.
13. Good news. You are no longer poisoned.
That's nice.
So, now that brings us to Big Blue over here. And, Kelby, it's gotten a little annoyed.
Okay.
And, I just realized that the crab that poisoned you is dead now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes.
So, Cameron, how does that... If the
He still has to make the save.
Okay, it's
if
just
he's
not
still poisoned.
on his turn instead of the crabs.
No, it's at the end of when the crab's turn would be.
I see.
So he would do it. He would have done it
Okay.
a couple turns back.
Gotcha. I see. So why don't you preemptively make a fortitude save for me?
All right.
Or I guess after the
Preemptively
fact.
making a fortitude save.
Also, I don't
14.
wanna be...
Sorry, Cam. What were you gonna say?
No, you wanna go first.
14.
That is a failure.
Oh.
Which does bring you to enfeebled 2,
Oh.
and you take an additional 1d6 poison damage. So 2 points of poison.
2 points. Ow.
And Cam, what were you gonna say?
I apologize for being a rules lawyer, Jacob, but blowing up your gun is an unstable action, meaning that you need to make a flat check. And if you fail a DC 15 flat check, then your invention malfunctions.
Oh my
Oh,
goodness,
no.
thank you so much, Mr. Lawyer. Your
Oh.
input is very appreciated,
Oh,
Mr.
no.
fucking Lawyer. Look at you
You're
with your
welcome.
fucking lawyer law degree over here, Mr. fucking Lawyer.
This this particular combat is just so much technical stuff.
That's
Aren't
most
you glad you
Pathfinder
did it?
combats.
I'm learning by fire, trial by fire.
Yay!
All right.
Trust me, the learning never fucking stops.
Oh,
even though
I
you really wish it would.
I can only imagine. So, it is now our crawfish buddy's turn. And Kelby, he's quite upset with you
Yeah, I imagine.
because you tried to hit him.
Yep.
So
I
he's going to
pissed him
make a
off.
strike against you.
Okay.
Conceal.
Concealed. I need a flat check first.
That's right.
I need this to be useful, please.
Smoke.
That is a 20.
Oh,
F and F.
And its attack is a 17.
17 actually does not hit.
Wonderful. Beautiful. That's great. It's going to attack again.
Okay.
And that's a 19.
19 hits.
Conceal.
Oh, flat
Shit.
check again,
I,
bitch.
my god. 3. Okay, that doesn't
Yeah.
hit.
Oh, yeah.
And it will make
I just
one
choked.
final attack against you. That's a 2.
Give me a flat check.
It doesn't
Oh,
even. It,
okay.
it is grappling blindly
Smoke up.
in the dark.
Smoke bomb.
Wow,
I can't believe that was helpful. Wow.
My god. 2 in a row. That's this guy's turn.
All right.
Which brings us to you, Kelby.
As its crusher claw attempts to crush me, I grab it and I will first stare it down, and I will attempt to demoralize. And I will use my background's intimidating glare. I can demoralize with a mere glare. So it does not have the auditory trait, but gains the visual trait, and I don't take a penalty if the creature doesn't understand my language.
I
So
see.
Kelby is gonna stare at the Sphinx, its beady, dead eyes, and as it looks into Kelby's eyes, there is nothing except protein. And you know what? This crabs and this freaking crawfish is made of protein. Intimidation. Let me see. Yeah, intimidation. 22 intimidation.
22. Okay.
Good
That's against its will DC, which means that's just a regular success.
Okay, so it's
I
frightened
had to
one.
do the math real quick, but yeah. It is currently frightened 1.
Okay.
You look at this thing with a hunger in your eye, and it shudders, knowing the implication.
And he's gonna start punching it.
All right.
First strike. 25 to hit.
That succeeds. Go right ahead, buddy.
Damage is gonna be 8 points of damage.
Ooh, you punch this thing right in its dumb blue face, and its shell begins to crack. You see this big long fissure pop up in its head.
Jesus
and it is
Christ.
Angry.
Second attack, which is a -7 to hit. Oh, sorry, it's a +1 to hit, but it's -7 multi-attack, plus enfeebled. So I get a +1. It will be natural fucking 20 to hit.
What the fuck?
Where's that? Do I get a crit card or am I just...
You do in fact get a crit card.
All right.
That's bludgeoning damage?
Yeah, bludgeoning damage.
Okay. So before you even roll damage,
Yeah. Okay.
just as the fist connects, this thing is sickened and it's stupefied.
Oh my gosh.
It is frightened, it's confused, and this poor animal, it retches up its dinner.
Oh no.
Go ahead and roll damage for me.
All right, crit damage, right?
Yo, yeah.
That's gonna be 20 fucking 8 points of damage.
I would like you to know that's enough to bring it down from max health to 0.
Oh my god.
Your punch connects seemingly in the perfect weak
Can
point
I-
with that.
Can I
fissure.
say something?
Why don't you describe it?
Yeah, I'm just gonna grab its claw, punch it once. It's so sickened, and Kelby is literally gonna clench his fist, give out a primal roar, and punch it so hard he fucking he fucking peels the crab.
Oh,
He just
no.
pre-peels this.
All right, you
yeah.
completely. It's almost like you punch it out of its carapace. The meat and the shell are completely separated now. As this thing takes fucking 28 points of damage. Jesus.
Oh my gosh.
Gotta love that barb damage.
I know. God.
My God.
That's my turn. That's all free actions.
And that was on a multiple attack penalty.
Yeah,
Incredible.
I only had +1 to that
Damn.
attack. Ugh.
All right,
Good damn.
Croclockle, you're next.
Okay, well, sound like you're handling yourselves in there. That
Oh, I need to turn noise suppression down.
Okay, that sounds good.
Okay, there we go.
All right, well, sound like you've got this covered. I'm gonna go help the other one. And Croclockle's gonna start moving on over. What's my movement speed? It's 25. Okay. Croclockle's gonna start moving on over. Use 2 movements to get over to Benny. How's Benny looking right now?
Not great. Not great at all.
Bloodied.
I would say, very much bloodied.
Okay. Fuck, I've only got 1 action left. Alright, well, in that case, I'm going to use my final action to quick bomber my last dread ampule at the crab.
Okay.
So that's going to be a 19 to hit.
A 19, you say? That does not hit.
I'm gonna fucking toss myself off a bridge.
All right, roll acrobatics.
Okay. That's 17 acrobatics.
You fucking
so,
die.
Hell yeah! Finally. Okay. So, it takes 1 point of mental splash damage. In that case,
All right.
and that's all. And I did the thing so Benny doesn't take.
Yep.
Splash damage.
Okie doke.
And that's Crocodile's turn.
Okay.
Just survive for like a little bit longer, and I might be able to help you out.
I'm fucking trying.
I'm not talking to you. Shut the fuck up.
Benny's gonna give a thumbs up.
Next up is Fishy Boy down here. So, Sparky, it's gonna make a strike against you.
Conceal.
That's a 17
For the flat check.
for the flat check. And then for its attack, that is a 25.
Uh-oh.
Jacob.
You're fucking dead, dude.
Jacob.
You said it was a 19?
That was a 25 to hit you.
Oh, well.
It was so violent, it just killed him in Florida.
Yeah.
So you take
Yeah,
7
I
points of
am-
slashing damage.
Well, you don't need 7, you just need 1, and I am on the ground. Oh, I put my hit points at 0. My character is still alive apparently, so
Oh.
maybe the mushrooms keep me alive.
You've got to set that up in automation.
Oh, yeah. There you go.
Sorry, that's a Colby thing, not a you
Yeah,
thing.
yeah,
Jacob.
yeah, yeah. But you're now unconscious. Okay. Now, I mean, there's nothing to grab. It's sort of just a body lying on the ground now. So, with its next action, it's going to stride over here. And seeing what you've done to its friend, Kelby, it's going to make a strike against you.
Okay. Flat check.
That's a 19 for the flat check, and then an
Okay.
8 to hit. So
And 8 does not hit.
It sees you in the dark, and it still misses.
Oh.
Which
See, the smoke is useful if for no other reason than it makes Colby roll twice.
it does, yeah.
Extra confusion, you know?
Yeah,
Waste the good rolls.
absolutely. Abso-freaking-lutely. Benny, it's your turn.
Okay. I'm going to start by trying to, hammer in the damn thing's tiny skull with the hatchet,
As you do.
as you do. That's a 19.
A 19, that does not hit, unfortunately.
That's so tragic. Okay. What we're gonna do now is we're gonna cast telekinetic projectile on the fucking knife it's holding and try and spear it through the head with its own knife.
I don't think you can do that.
No?
Unfortunately, it has to be a loose, unattended object.
Unfortunate. In that case, I will use one of my guitar picks.
Wonderful. So go ahead and roll the hit.
That is a
And-
natural 20.
That's a natural 20.
Oh.
Okay. And is that piercing damage?
Yes.
Okay. Well. Oh my god. Okay, this guy needs to make a fortitude save. It
What
doesn't
for?
it doesn't say the DC.
For what?
I'm confused.
For the critical hit card. The target
Oh.
must
Oh, yeah, it uses class DC.
class DC. Okay.
And if it's for a monster, then I think it's DC for its level.
Awesome. And what's your class DC? Is that 17?
Yes.
Unfortunately, it succeeds.
But I just need to roll the damage.
Yeah, you just need to roll the damage. It does not get sickened with the specific, what is it? Or contract filth fever. It does not contract filth fever.
It takes 8 points of piercing damage.
Wow, the 8 points of Gemini goes right in. And, yeah, this thing's shell is starting to split. He's not looking good.
Excellent.
And is that your turn?
That concludes my turn.
Wonderful. So next up is, next up, Kelby, I need you to make a fortitude save for me.
Kelby's fortitude save. It's a 12.
And unfortunately,
Oh.
that fails once more.
Ah. Is it my turn now? Or no, it's the
You
long
take
run.
1 point of
Stage
poison
2.
damage.
Oh, what? How much?
1.
1. Okay, that's workable.
Yep. And then I believe you have 1 turn remaining with this poison. If you
Yeah.
can't.
It's my turn now, right? Is that crab's done?
Yeah.
No. It's
no.
crab.
It
It's
is crab.
Yeah.
time.
Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say.
Time for crab.
Crab. Time for crab.
Time for
We
time
love
for
the
crawfish. I want some crawdads. Okay.
All right. Does a 19 hit, Benny?
Yes.
Wonderful. That's 6 points of slashing.
Haha, I'm dead.
Oh, that's not good.
Shit, fuck, shit! I told you to stay alive!
I was trying.
No, you're unconscious now! Shut the fuck up! Be consistent!
Unconscious and dying. Okay, so with its next action, it's going to stride up to you, Croclockle,
Whole battle.
and it's going to make an additional strike against you. And that is a 21 to hit.
I'm gonna kill myself. That's a hit.
All right. 3 points of slashing, and I need you to make a fortitude save for me.
Okay, one sec. Also, Croclockle said all that in character, by the way.
Wonderful.
Fortitude save, that is going to be a 24.
24, that succeeds. You are not poisoned.
Fuck you! I've already poisoned myself too many times to get poisoned again. I think that's how that works.
Yeah, you're like inoculated.
Huh?
All right, and that's the end of this guy's turn. Which brings us now to Kelby.
Nice. Gonna hit him.
Awesome. Go punch him.
Yeah. Punch. That's gonna be. I because of desperate situation moment, I'm gonna hero point that roll.
Go right ahead. Go right ahead.
That's the worst way of spending it, but I will attempt to. I will attempt to do that. Okay. Roll again. 21.
For a split second, I thought it was another 11.
That would have been hilarious, but no, it's a
Yeah,
plus
that
10
succeeds.
to that one.
That succeeds.
All right, perfect. Succeeds. Fucking 11 points of damage.
Oh, you fucking destroy this thing. Its carapace explodes in front of you.
Okay, that's one action. Second action, stride.
All right.
Yeah, let's stride this. Gonna run the 15 feet. So I got 10 feet left. Where the fuck's Crocolockle? Oh shit. 15 feet. Oh, I can't fucking use that ability because I already. No. Wait, that's okay. Yeah, okay. I can't. Can I retcon something?
What would you like to retcon?
I want to use sudden charge instead of just striding because I realize I have sudden charge.
How much of a difference will that make?
I get to stride twice, and then if I end my move with the melee reach at least one enemy, I can make a strike against that enemy. So it's kind of fucking busted.
I will allow it.
Okay, because I hear Crocolockle.
Right. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
My best friend.
Yep. You use your retcon token on this. There you go.
This
You
is
use
my-
your last play coin.
Yeah. Oh,
No-
shit.
Not the play coins.
No.
Hello, Gordon.
Hello,
Okay.
Gordon. Look, Gordon, ropes.
We can use these to help me, Gordon.
All right. That's okay. Yeah, 10 more feet after that, so that's a 15 plus 10. I run to here to 10 feet, and I see the crab. How much distance can I get out of this? Let me see. I can't, so I'll just end up behind Crocolockle. I should have retconned that. Okay, whatever. There we
Our
go.
battle.
Ah! Okay.
Our
that's my
cubs are
turn.
doing well.
You
I'm
watch
just-
as this bloody, screaming man runs up to you.
Runs
That's
like
just
in
an
the
average
middle
true stuff.
sprint.
Do I know what a true stuff is? No, but it's an average one.
That's my turn.
Okay. Next up is Croclockle.
All right. So Crocolockle is going to take actions number 1 and 2 to produce an elixir of life, concrete Danish from his belt.
Yep.
And then going to give it a nice ketchup squeeze as garnish before shoving it in Benny's jaws. So
Lovely.
1d6 hit points to Benny, and that +1 item bonus to saving throws against diseases and poisons for 10 minutes.
All right, roll healing, Benny.
Also, I can't apply the elixir of life effect. Colby, you need to do that.
Gotcha. Benny?
Emma, you're muted.
Guys, Benny's dead.
I'd say it must be intentional that Emma Maze is muted.
Oh, no.
Gotta love dorm room living.
Oh, Benny's dead.
Benny is dead!
Fucking brain cell.
All right. Well, that's the last. That's my last elixir of life, anyways. And I have 1 action remaining. So I guess literally all I have left to do is try to.
Okay.
You know.
Before you do that, I'm going to have you roll healing, Croclockle, since
Okay.
Benny is unresponsive.
My God, I get to actually roll a die that's not a d20. All right, that's 5.
5. All right.
And I'm not going to attack with my final action. I'm instead going to scamper behind the thing so that Kelby will be able to flank next turn. And now that is the end of Crocolockle's turn.
Ooh.
And then that means that Benny is no longer unconscious, right?
Correct. Benny is conscious
Gotcha.
at 5 hit points and wounded 1,
But prone.
but prone. Or back prone.
Unfortunate.
Or stomach prone, honestly.
Yeah, who knows? Well, you said that's the end of your turn?
Yeah, that's the end of my turn.
All right. Sparky, make a, that's just a d20 flat check, right?
Not a flat check. Or, well, yes, it is a flat check against 10 plus his dying value.
Grants 10 plus your dying value, which is
My dying
currently
value is
1.
1.
So go right ahead. Make a
So I
flat
need
check.
to get an 11 or above?
I believe
Yes.
so, yes.
Yes.
Equal an 11. Oh my god, it's a nat 20.
There you go. You are
God
A-okay.
fucking damn it.
Does that mean he doesn't wake up, does he?
No, he's
No,
just
I'm just not
just not
dying
dying.
anymore. Yeah.
Okay.
The alcohol has taken up your bloodstream, so you're not bleeding to death anymore. You're just boozing to death.
No,
You're marinating.
Love that for him.
I'm marinating.
He'll probably eat you, so.
Oh
Yes.
Jesus.
All
For
right.
sure, this will make the mushroom taste fantastic.
Which brings us to Mr. Jetson.
Well, here's another question: Is Sparky still poisoned?
Nope.
Okay,
Sparky succeeded his fortitude save.
I couldn't remember.
I did succeed my fortitude save.
I don't get. I'm gonna grab my healing potion out of my belt, and I'm gonna drink that. So that's gonna be 2 actions.
2 actions. Yep. Go ahead and drink.
Excellent, wonderful.
Beautiful. Take that healing. Good.
Where
Yum
is
yum
my
good.
meat?
Yum good.
Why are you like this? And how do I make you stop?
It's a good movie.
You will
Why are being
never
so
you will
mean to
never
Jakey
stop
Poo?
me from being myself. I am proud of me.
Okay,
Don't worry, I'll stop him from being himself when I murder him violently.
now I'm going to try and smash the crab.
All right. Smash it.
I don't know
with
why
the
you said
hatchet.
I don't know why you said smash the crab. In my head immediately went to you trying to murder Steve, and I was actually about to try to fucking kill you
I
first.
forgot about Steve. Actually,
How
one of
could
these
you
is
forget
Okay.
about
We're
Steve?
gonna go ahead and hero point that nonsense.
awesome.
We love everything.
Steve is the crocodile.
Okay, that's a
no,
25.
he's the
Wonderful.
abomination bolts.
That hits.
Yep, that hits. Roll damage.
That is 5 points of damage.
Now, Benny,
Uh-huh.
I have one question for you.
Uh-huh.
How would you like to do this?
I would just like to mash it into a fine paste, please.
All right. You raise your hatchet and you hack its legs off. You hack its arm off. You turn this crab into chowder. And it is completely, unequivocally dead.
I think
And-
that visual is just extra funny to me because Benny's prone the whole time.
Yes.
You're just like you're on the ground. I'm assuming you're on your stomach, just like
Yep.
thwacking at it.
Yep.
And lucky for you all, that is the end of combat.
Oh, okay.
Okay, we're all alive now, right? Was everybody accounted for?
I think so.
Oh, there's a flying crab corpse.
I did not mean to do that. well,
it's a
everybody's
ragdoll
accounted
the
for.
crab
glitch. Shit.
corpse just starts flying.
Except for Sparky, who is still currently unconscious.
Okay, so everyone, there's people in my field of view, which means that everyone's accounted for. Alright! Crocodile picks up the crab and starts to eat it.
Okay. Now, all of you, you make your way right back to the hedge where you came in.
Leaving Sparky behind, right?
Yeah,
'Cause he's
we leave him
unconscious.
behind.
Of course,
Wait,
of course.
who?
Sparky, you would be awake at this point. Just in a field of smoke.
I imagine I start dragging Sparky. Like I literally like by his skull, just like drag him.
Oh my! Not even a fireman carry, just like.
By the mushroom.
Yeah, by the mushroom. Yep. So he's with us.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
Crocodile is going to. I'll help! Gonna run over and squeeze viscous white fluid out of the frog. All over Sparky's feet and Kelby's hands.
My feet?
Yes. Or sorry, skull. That's
Oh.
where you're grabbed from. All over Sparky's skull and onto Kelby's hand that is holding the skull. It very rapidly hardens. It was glue.
I did know this was where
God.
this was going.
Okay. All right. You guys
Am I,
make
like,
your way back
am
to the
I
hedge.
awake? Where am I? Oh, there I am.
You're slowly regaining consciousness. Kelby, would you like to use Granny's hedge trimmers to trim your way out of this hedge?
Yes, we will.
All right. You pull the ripcord and it like it sounds like metal as it magically cuts a hole right through the hedge.
Wow.
Nice.
And as you do that, you head on down the street Kelby, you ponder the insurance note that you found. Do you think, after all this adventure, is that something you would like to pursue, or should that be saved for another day?
I think save that for another day.
All right, you pocket the insurance card. Maybe there'll be riches at the end of that. At the end of that
Yeah.
that rainbow. Who knows? But you y'all go down the street. You pass by passersby. They still think you're all fucking weirdos.
Now covered
Fair.
in blood.
To their
Now
credit,
covered
we
in
are.
blood. And you are,
Okay,
you are. That's right.
Do the crawfish have blood?
Crawfish. blood.
Debatably.
Blue blood.
It's a delicacy.
It's our blood, dude.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, that's fair.
And you finally
forgot
make
we
your way
also
back to
bleed.
Granny's. You open up the door, and the warm smell of cinnamon and nutmeg and vanilla fills your nose as you see Granny pulling a tray of cookies out of the oven.
Oh, hello, dearies. Oh, have you come back to Granny's already?
Yes.
Hi, Granny.
We got your head trimmers.
Oh, well, wouldn't you know it? While you were out, my grandson came by to see me, and he had a present for me. Would you believe it?
And she pulls out a shiny new hedge trimmer. Even better than the
Look at
one you
that.
retrieved.
As it turns out, oh, I didn't need you to rescue it at all. Oh, but that old model's rubbish. You can have it if you want, dearies. Maybe one of your parents might like it. But,
I'll ult my parents.
oh, so did I. Now, I'm a woman, true to my word.
Yeah.
Here you are, dearies. Some shiny nickels for you. Go buy some candy bars.
And she gives you all 5 pieces of gold.
Whoa!
Peace.
So go ahead and add that to your inventories now.
5 gold a piece or 5 gold total?
I love how the map is literally just a black screen saying "Theater of the Mind."
I know. Everybody gets 5 pieces each.
Wow.
Holy shit, this level's rich.
Oh, yes, I made a fortune by gambling.
Oh,
I love gambling.
Oh, so do I. Oh, we should go to bingo sometime. It gets awfully bloody this time of year.
Yes! I love bingo.
And with that, you guys all make your way back underground, back to the Hook Claws. And when you return, you're all embraced in a big group hug. They're all so happy to see you. And, notably, Crockwalker, you would have noticed this. As I said before, the hedge trimmer does have celestial writing on it. Would you guys be looking for anybody who can possibly decipher that?
Oh yeah, this writing looks like the writing on my mug. I think Micknick is able to read that. I'm gonna go show this to Micknick. Or Kelby, you should go show this to Micknick.
Yeah. Bring him over.
All right, you bring it over to Micknick. He's sitting up at his desk, smoking 2 cigars at once as usual. Taking a bite out of a hot dog, using his tail as an additional hand. And he looks over. He's like,
Oh, say, what you got there? That looks like some fancy doohickey.
it's a hedge trimmer.
Hedge trimmer, you say? Well, I suppose I do need to shave.
No, it's ours. So you don't.
You're a reptile. You don't have hair.
Oh, that's what you think.
Oh no.
Now, I can't help but notice there's some, there's some sort of, writing right there on it.
Yes, that's what
I show it.
No, what does that say?
I think he adjusts his glasses. And he says,
Oh, why you see, I studied Celestial in college. I went to college, you see. This is, foreskin remover. That's what that says.
What?
My granny had one of those.
Excuse me?
Yep. Yeah. See, like I said, I studied Celestial in college. So if y'all got anything any other translations you want me to do, I can go out.
I lose one of those on my arm.
Oh, do ya?
Wow, that's how I keep it so shiny and glistening.
Ah, lovely.
Anyways, you know what this mug says, right? I don't know what the mug says. What does the mug say?
The mug. Oh, isn't that? It's a pretty sweet mug you let me drink out of. Yeah.
Yes.
It says, don't talk to me until I have smashed my penis flat with this mug.
So that would explain a lot of things that have happened in the last several weeks that I've earned this mug.
Hey, here, take my card.
Crocolockle gingerly takes his card.
I know some folks who would be mighty interested in a mug like that.
Okay.
All right.
For penis smashing?
Yeah, more or less.
For just.
Now, y'all have done such a great job with all this. It makes me want to hire y'all full-time as treasure hunters for the Hook Claws. How would y'all feel about that?
Fine? Question mark?
I mean, it's how much, like, you're paying us.
Well,
Crocolockle produces a bottle of white liquid from his belt.
yeah, what is that? What is that now?
Don't worry about it. Just keep talking.
Okay, well, I've got some other treasures, some other dungeon possibilities for y'all. There's this little coastal town that has taken quite an interest of mine. This little town called Otari seems to have quite a few treasures lying in it. If y'all would be so inclined to check it out for us.
If we have to try and rescue NPC versions of our dumbass kobolds, I swear to God.
Crocolockle pops the cork on the bottle, pours the liquid into the frog's mouth, which immediately begins foaming, and then Crocolockle drinks the foaming liquid out of the frog's mouth.
Well, I can't guarantee anything, you know. I'm just a suggester. I'm just the one giving y'all this mission. Where this takes place in the timeline, God only knows. The gods only know. If any of this is canon,
only knows.
Lord only knows.
Crocolockle falls face first into the floor.
Did he
Lovely,
take cyanide?
lovely. Anyone else smell almonds?
I'm gonna poke him with my toe. Hello?
He's gonna ash his cigar over it.
Well, I'm keeping the mug.
Nope, that's mine.
Oh, he's still alive. Okay.
Well, offers on the table. If any of y'all would be so interested in seeing what that town has to offer, I got some connections around there that might know a thing or two. With that, I'm gonna take one final drag of my cigar. And consider this mission a success. Y'all are free to go and do whatever it is y'all do. Till next time.
Slow fade away.
When you said slow fade away, I'm imagining Kelby actually like physically fades away.
How'd he do that?
No, but we fade to black, and that is the end of Little Trouble in Big Absalom. So,
Woo! We made
as
it!
we
Hell
We
yeah!
survived.
as we bring this to an end, I have to ask you all, as characters first. Benny, how are you feeling?
Probably confused, but you know, not bad.
As to be expected. Kelby, how are you feeling?
You know what? Just an average work day. Nothing's changed.
Crockluckle, how are you feeling?
I feel like I need to work on my cyanide recipe. This one wasn't strong enough.
I hear apple seeds are good for that.
And acorns.
And acorn. Hey, yeah.
I'll try shoving them all together. Maybe I'll make a little lab in that Atari place.
Yeah. Could be useful.
Are we just gonna delve too deep and find a meth lab from by the
Oh
kobold?
god.
You find the exploded corpse of Crockluckle.
Ugh.
The squeeze just rivets
5
and eats
gallons
us.
of cyanide on his back in a tank.
Sparky, how are you feeling?
Bloody hell, I'm still hungover as hell, and almost dying made it 20 times worse.
I can
I'm
only
gonna sleep
imagine.
for a week.
I can only imagine what that headache must be like.
Fucking
Uh,
hell.
The burnt corpse of Marvin, how are you feeling?
The burnt corpse of Marvin is watching from the shadows.
We want to give a special shout out to our first member on Buy Me a Coffee, Jane Meyer. Thank you so much for your support, Jane. And to anyone else who would like to support us in exchange for some pretty cool rewards, you can check us out on buymeacoffee.com/livefromdicejail.